This is the INO podcast where we're all about healthy debate, honest conversation, and talking beer junk. Information, knowledge, observation.
This is the INO podcast. INO, information, knowledge, observation. Also, I know nothing. Big up all the men. Big up a black man like Romar. Big up a dark skinned man like Kofi. It's powered by INO magazine. Big up DJ that outside now.
Zinga.
Zinga, big up Zinga. Big up Short Gabby. And then Green Shanty. Before we start, of course we got back a special guest that was here not long ago, but we want him back. I want him back like a few weeks after he come, but we had to schedule it properly and thing. But Gibbzy, what you seen, B?
First of all, as customary,
yes,
respect.
Man. Yes, man.
That was the worst
big up Gibbzy, man. This song drop and thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we could get into that later on, but I guess
at some point we gotta go.
Nah, we gotta talk about it, but let me talk about rape first to get things, you know.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I want to start, because the last little podcast we do that didn't get put out because we didn't really see the need to. I don't know why we didn't get put out yet, but whatever. Right? I know when this get put out. Huh?
Oh, what?
I don't know if it get. I don't know what get out.
Is it not getting put out?
I say new.
I get confused.
When no?
You think that
Today.
Oh, say my God, like I said. Right, we was talking about like the line for like forgiveness, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's stemming from the conversation we had about XXX Tentacion that day.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I think too, Jimmy Whopper.
Yeah.
Who?
Another rapper that get killed the same day, like hours apart.
Imagine getting a ton of teeth when you're dead, that another man dead.
Is that what you're saying? Like, the man get robbed of his little celebrity moment.
If you get dead, then you week after.
You know what's the worst case of that though? Farrah Fawcett dead the same day as Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I actually heard of that. Like, everyone like the week after me. Like the week after. Bro, I probably know here.
If you had to pick a day, if you had to really pick a day to not dead, it would be the day that Michael Jackson died.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you right. Like, there's a genuine question. Romar, if your sister had daddy saying to Michael Jackson, we were more.
What? What?
Knowing you, right? I feel that was a tough one.
But he's a Michael Jackson man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Celebrities has passed away, and it's something that you gotta come to terms with.
Yeah.
Although we expect them to live a little longer than the average person for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah, but Michael was not supposed to die. Like, what do you?
But I always remember where it was when I found out Michael Jackson dead.
This is like 9/11.
Yes.
Never forget.
I had this backyard gym that I used to go to. Oh, they're so outdoor side, and I walk in the gym now. The gym had a little TV there, so in the corner. So he's walking. They had an open book. He's dropping your gym fees in there. The mighty $2. I think it's $2 at the time. They went up to $3 though. But I remember walking and I saw the TV on, and it had, you know, when they got the CNN breaking news, they got the information running across the bottom. All they seen is this aerial shot of this hospital. So I was like, this is a terrorist attack, or I know a hostage situation, a bombing, something. And then I just see going across the bottom, Michael Jackson dead. And then 3 words, man.
I actually did not really care, me.
Yeah.
It was the last day of school. It was the last day of school.
Yeah, I remember.
My man was there in the morning, me. I just saying the last time you see men and things. I hear Michael Jackson that I was like, oh, child, say.
I was at school late, but you remember that?
Yeah. We was at school late for true. But anyway.
You might let hurt for a little more.
He dead like is the 25th, right? So yesterday.
Yeah, 25th of June.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I remember like just. I didn't even live
I was like, wait a second. It don't sound my birthday.
I didn't even live no way inside there. I just went back home.
Oh, shit.
I sit down and I had to reflect, man, because I did feel like I had a huge void now in the world.
It's true.
Because of what?
If he was active, I won't understand this.
But I think he was about to come back.
He was around movie or something.
No, he was going to do a tour.
Yeah.
The movie was based on his tour practices.
Yeah.
Right.
So he was about to do this big comeback tour, 50 shows.
This is it.
This is it.
But the tour wasn't going to be. People wasn't really hyped the tour. People say that the tour, that he kind of passed that stage, that he can kind of be like a washed up man trying to get back, saying.
Well,
people were saying so. That's what
but they say he was practicing real. Obviously, to me, because he's a Michael Jackson man. So like everybody got like them quintessential classic Michael Jackson, like when he was like he peak.
Right.
For me, bad Michael Jackson is my favorite incarnation of Michael Jackson. Cause he still look kind of black.
Yeah, that in between guy.
Love it.
But to me, his music had more bite in it at that point in time. It was more aggressive. Cause I mean, Off the Wall and and Thriller was good albums.
Yeah.
But Thriller Michael Jackson was still a little, you know, for the softer side, you know. But Bad Michael Jackson, as the title would imply of the album,
The Bad.
it was edgy. And to me, that's when he like dancing and everything had to reach a refined point. Like the best moonwalk and everything he do was the Bad tour. I think it was in Bucharest. Yeah, I think it was Bucharest. Cause the History tour was in 1995. Yeah.
I hear saying this man is documented.
What's the video like the tusks was going back off on the elephant and thing?
Orb song,
right? Yeah.
Not easy one, Marcus.
I am not a Michael Jackson man.
No, you're a CBC man.
That's what I remember. I used to watch that every single day.
Not by choice.
Huh?
Not by choice. You used to watch it by choice. This is
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this would be on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah. So basically, Michael Jackson, well, for me was a big inspiration, and he tied into a very special part of my upbringing. Because I mean, like coming up, that had Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, and a few other people that was like
you golden era for truth for you.
Yeah. And then even in like track and field, Michael Johnson. So it was like this MJ thing that was going on at that time.
So how do you feel about the fact that he feel in there, boys?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if Michael Jackson did actually molest children, well, then I got a problem with that.
So you don't. What was your personal opinion?
I don't feel like.
Or you just don't care?
When I look at Michael Jackson, right? I just don't feel in my heart he actually did those things.
I feel the opposite. I saw Michael Jackson on face value alone. He's touched little boys.
Yeah.
On face value alone, he just looked like a little,
honestly,
little diddler.
I would be an idiot to sit down here and defend a man I never even meet.
Yeah.
You understand?
But the thing, they got some men that be like, listen to his music. You can tell he didn't do it. What does that mean? What does that
mean? Means if you listen to the DMX album, then he do it. He do everything.
Everything he ever
And
claimed.
he get the prayers that he's got for every album. Cause my mind, I love with DMX, and I'm glad that we mentioned it because I see somebody post something about Rest in Peace X last week.
Oh yeah.
I started yelling so bad. I was like, "Fuck on Earl!" And then the man was like, I messaged the man like, "Big man, don't tell me Earl gone." And the man was like,
I'm dying early though.
That's my government. You know my government.
I'm dying, B. The man says he's fish marbles with the man from you.
When he's a fan, you just call people by the government name.
It's true.
Okay.
You was calling Michael, right? Not Michael Jackson. Right. Big man.
Joseph.
What?
It's called Joseph, man.
Okay, I got it.
You see, you know the man middle name, Marcus?
No, on purpose, the science heard.
But yeah, man, but when XXX Tentacion, I can be honest with you, and I know people are going to be vexed with me, especially people probably around the age of 22. But
they're vexed at us, probably.
they got this thing on YouTube,
They're going to be vexed at us as well.
Right, they got this thing called before they were famous.
Before
Yeah, before they were famous.
Michael McCrudden, right?
Yeah.
I like to watch that because he's made me laugh. And he's always looked like if he know he could get assassinated at any moment.
Right.
But he thinks he's be saying because he do one on Suge Knight and he look real nervous when he did doing that.
Right.
But the first impression I had of XXX. Wait, first of all, I suppose that's the title.
There's an X.
I suppose it's not.
That's an X. Yeah.
My first introduction to X was through that show, and I didn't see good things. I see how he beat the girl,
Allegedly.
pregnant. Right, I see how he beat the pregnant girlfriend, left she blind in one eye.
Allegedly.
He tortured she.
Yeah.
He do this to that body. He did just seem like a waste.
A troubled youth.
Like a waste of space. You know, like a
menace to society.
Yeah.
The thing is, he was a menace, but I don't know. I as I was saying to Kofi, when you get more information about somebody, for me, it's changed my perception of them, right?
Yeah.
So, like, for example, I think he said that there was a man that was, I think, abusing his mother, or she was going out with a man, something. So when he was 6 years old, and he took a piece of glass and like joked the man like he was going to stab the man. At 6 years old, if you're doing that, the reason why you're doing things has to be with something to do with some kind of mental imbalance, something that. So when you see something from such an early age, I just look at somebody different. Now you gotta judge it by your actions, but at the same time when you think about why you're doing certain things, it's kind of changed my total perspective about you, right? So then when I realized that he was like doing things, we spoke about all this last time, like he was starting a Helping Hands Foundation, he was giving back to like orphans, people that kind of he
got turn wrong.
Huh?
Yeah, that was explaining it. He got to turn wrong.
You know,
He was turning around.
I educated myself on him.
Right. So, but what we were saying is a really good example of where people draw the line for what is forgivable, or I should say, what we could try to move past and think, and what we can't. So this is what I coming to know. Kofi last week said if Brock Turner, you know who Brock Turner is, right? Brock Turner is I think a 17-year-old that raped a girl behind a dumpster.
He was
unconscious. Then
I remember he ID picture.
Right.
Yeah.
And he got like 6 months, right? I can ask one a question. Now we know, of course, we know how we feel about rape, whatever. If
you literally start out this podcast by on a lighter note, right? So I don't know how we feel about rape.
If Brock Turner, right, at 17, right? Now we can skip forward to when he's 43, right? He got a good family. He never had any sexual assault allegations or
you sure he was 17 though?
I think it was 17 or 19.
I think he was older enough. Because he was at college. He was at university.
He was at college, man.
I think his teens though, like 20, 19.
Let's cap it at 21.
20.
Yeah, 21. But he's 43 now. He got a wife, children. He never had any more allegations and assault allegations made against him. Do we look at him still first and foremost as a rapist?
It's funny because if I build a table, I'm not a carpenter. But if I kill somebody, I'm a murderer. I think if you
Jesus, please put up on a shirt.
I follow you though. I follow you.
I think that if you rape somebody, you're a raper. But at the same time,
rapist, right?
Raper, like the sword. At the same time, I don't know. As I said in the last podcast as well, I believe prison should be a place to reform. I believe when you go in jail, you should come out on blank slate. I don't think you should go to jail and then have that follow me for the rest of your life. I think we do prison wrong. So like the way I envision prison, I know it's not realistic, but I would not see him like that at 43. Now if you tell me at 30, I don't feel 13 years is enough necessarily.
Right.
But if you did your time and not in a 6 month nothing. Right. If you did like your time and you like come out, you realize I just do a bear jump, I feel remorse, and you're a changed person, then I could forgive it.
The thing is, like, I asked that because I know many people. As a matter of fact, I think your opinion is an unpopular one. That if somebody's a rapist, like which is like the worst thing that we could possibly think of. Well, for a lot of people, and me especially, a lot of people can't see past that. They see you as first and foremost a rapist till you're dead, B.
Yeah.
No matter if you're 17 and you're raped, if you 16 and you're a taxpayer, you still
I say sad, but that's not necessarily the correct word. The unfortunate thing is, like, people don't necessarily, like, let me say you were 20 and had sex with a girl that was 16 is legal age. Let me see you was 18 and had sex with a girl that was 15. That's statutory rape.
Right.
You was a rapist.
Right.
Which just sounds completely different from you committing statutory rape.
Right.
But the eyes of the public, you're still a rapist. You ain't necessarily like, I'm not gonna he troubled a little girl. And where really what happened? Someone that is kind of close to your age and you have sex.
That's actually a good they had a case that was a while ago. A fella was 19 and it was like an Uber driver was 19 and he picked up a girl, right? She said she was, I think, 16, right? And he was driving her somewhere. It was like late at night to a party or whatever. They start talking and then they end up having relations. Turns out the girl was 12, bro. Right? But when that happened though, he said he didn't know she was 16. The body that I think it was somebody else that saw her that was a witness said he had no idea she was 16.
Me 12.
She was 12, right? He thought that she was older, right? I'm not right. He said that he thought she was 21. I don't know how to talk girl was 21, but yeah.
You ever see these Americans though?
makeup and thing. But it really had me thinking, if we know that information, right? That even people that just like bystanders that saw her and I think she was out and thing suspected that she was not 12, she was like older than that. Would you look at the rapist the same way?
The thing is, right? You gotta look at factors like it is night. I'm in my doing my Uber rounds or whatever, and I'm picking up a 12-year-old. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So when she says, "Okay, I'm 16,"
it's
no,
like,
that's not possible.
Exactly.
You could have a car and a phone at 16.
Exactly. Right.
But this happened in America, right?
Yeah, it happened.
But then she can't be 16 either.
I mean,
Because you gotta be 18.
to do what?
You get your consent.
In America, it's 18.
Yeah, that's
Not everywhere though. Not everywhere.
That's why.
Some states. I think it depends on.
That's
I
why.
really don't know.
That's why in the porn, he's always here. How old are you?
I say 18.
You never hear
I just feel
16.
like that's stupid lies because the fetish. I honestly think teen porn is disgusting. I feel that fetish. What can I pronounce this word?
Fetishize?
No, ain't children. That pigtail Catholic school girl thing, that's disgusting. That is I don't want to jerk off to children, so I can jerk off people that look like children.
Right.
So anyway, they saying that like I feel like they're irregular actresses that may be 30, but they just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
they just dress
That was
them
been 18
up.
for years.
And
That was
saying
been 18 for about 10 years.
saying 18 is more to play on the conscience. Oh well, I can't be a pedophile because I jerking off that 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Where it's really just disgusting.
That's kind of like how they say like there's never say like man has sex with woman, it is be big black dick destroys white innocent Catholic lady, right?
You need this to be a child so bad. You need those descriptive.
But you realize the blatant racism that is being blatant.
Big man, you know see.
Like I think they got signing like just black stallions. We just called men that got big dicks at black stallions as opposed to just men.
You ever see the cuckold porn that's been happening lately?
Cuckold, man.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
It's like where a white man would just watch closely and be real into a black man having sex with his woman.
To the point he gained instruction.
And it's never like a regular black man. It's a black man with saying that he needs to put that away. Some burly black man.
And that is a weird thing. And that's a good transition into
we finished the topic.
I want to sign up. I want to go back a little bit. I remember, because you was talking about XX.
Right.
And, you've got to be very careful, science, to not become your parents. And I said that, what I mean when I say that is, I remember growing up, most of my parents didn't like Tupac very much. And I used to defend Tupac to my father, because my father didn't hear rap music. It was like the Curtis comic strip.
Yeah.
So, I remember like my father would be like, "Remember, son, rap is crap." I don't be like,
"Rap is crap" is a very Bayesian parent thing to say.
Yeah.
We love to rhyme.
And the man would be like, I would be like Tupac, and he'd be like, "I don't care if it's Tupac, 3 Pac, 6 Pac."
This is such a Bayesian parent.
6 Love. I ain't killing him. It's foolishness you're listening to. I think it's similar, fair enough. And I mean, I gotta look at this thing objectively, right? If you want that Tupac look bad, it's very easy.
Very
really.
All you gotta do.
I am so glad that you said it.
Yeah.
All you gotta do.
Said it, bro. So
all
glad.
you got to do.
Yeah.
Pick what you want to convey to people.
Yeah.
You can take the footage from when he come out of court. Sorry, when he come out of prison. When should Nick Bailey out. And my man is spitting at the cameras and things.
Right.
You can take footage from when he was walking out of court and he'd bopping and thing. You can take footage from.
The reality is, man was a gang member.
You were talking about why he went to court.
Right? Everyone bring up that more allegations.
Tupac was also charged for rape.
That was once again. I didn't even want to solve you. I was gonna say so in the X podcast, and I tell myself, no, I ain't really about that lynching, that social lynching. I'll be holding.
Tupac is a man that, but I mean, the thing is, I have watched enough Tupac footage and I researched Tupac enough to know that he meant well in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
but once again,
he met someone you might be. What is Hey Mama? No, that's Kanye.
Dear Mama. Yes, and he had Brenda's Got a Baby. He had Hold Your Head Up. He had songs that women could have rallied behind and stuff. Yes, Tupac used to make some decent music, but Tupac was like Sizzler. Where Sizzler would go, Black Wall and Chai, yeah, and then you would hear,
I love Sizzler rap music. I love Sizzler.
Yeah, it's true.
Sizzler.
So you could be like, Sizzler, wait, you ready for that?
Even his song about women, Sizzler also then pump her poom poom. What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then you hear, give me a try.
And another breath. Another breath.
Don't fly with me. So, you know, I think at the end of the day, my artists is do what they feel like doing.
Yeah.
But we need to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't. How you do that?
You think are you able to listen to Bill Cosby comedies now or watch the Cosby's now?
Big man, I think as a Bajan, right, is innately in me that once I find out something about you
done with them?
I cannot see that. Even if I try to see that. We as Bajans, we playing by this. We trying to rise above it, but I don't know if that day can come. It's not that you're like castigating the person permanently. But every time you see them, that can come up. Because if you're as good as your last performance, the most recent thing about you is what you remember. So if the last thing you do was get accused of rape, well then...
But then if you
Huh?
So you can't currently listen to Kanye?
Even because of the whole slavery was a choice thing.
Yeah, that
Well, Kanye is talking foolishness. Everyone not gonna be vexed at the man know when I could as well had a dummy the man 10 years ago.
Yeah. Any reason to understand like black people?
You mean you wanna know vexed with Kanye? There's nothing Kanye West could do to disappoint me at this point in time.
Same.
All my expectations are low.
Same.
So when he met something I like,
but that's a good example then of how you can separate the artist from the art. Kanye has said some of the worst but I thoroughly enjoy his music.
Yeah.
And
I could do it, but I don't know.
I also personally find that because I like a song, I don't necessarily, or an album, I don't necessarily care about who the person I bring out at all. I kind of enjoy the Cardi B album. I recently started to think she's a bit of she's kind of cringy.
I don't like to hear she talking. It's making me uncomfortable. Sample, she sounds like...
I get her little antics and her little noises, but it annoys me.
What do you think about R. Kelly songs, I think? Because he made the worst.
No, I want to dedicate a moment to Robert. Because Robert is a very unique situation. There got men that have been accused of things and either beat the case or, you know, in some way they had to pay for it. Well,
right.
But R. Kelly, all these people that we talking about is the only actual living supervillain. All this man want is a castle with giant bats flying around.
He's a good black supervillain.
The man is a supervillain, and we need to understand the level that this man has risen to.
But can you still listen to his music? Like,
not without laughing.
But he works greatest, me.
I love happy people. Love happy people.
But then
he like happy girls.
He like happy children.
I can never come back. I can never not look at R. Kelly and sneak it to myself at the fact he's a supervillain.
Cartel. Imagine this supervillain's killing me.
He's a villain.
Especially R. Kelly. From the balcony, like overlooking he might play or something.
I watch a whole documentary on this man, and the girls that escape.
You know, man has like sex slaves. Man used to like imprison girls.
I just tell you the girls that escape.
Imprison. Little girls.
Girls get away from me.
Little girls.
The girls was talking to the parents on Skype from the man.
There was a lot of a phone.
Yeah.
And that time the girls getting all weird, and the parents like, "Where are you? Please let me come for you. You are my child."
You ever see the ultimate Batman? Where these girls is me.
Yeah, the ultimate Batman.
Yeah.
That's her driver.
Yeah.
That is so funny, Marcus.
Right, man, this girl said missing, he paper and thing, blah, blah, blah. He's got them all day, like,
and then you know the haunting revelation that people had. People like this that had an epiphany and it was like, wait a minute, he's called himself the Piper R&B, right? You read the story, the Piper Hamlet?
Yeah.
The man that used the flute to lure all the children of the city?
Yeah.
You know the story, right? Exactly.
Saying him, remember the rat story?
The what?
The rat Piper that leaving on the rat story.
Nah.
You never heard of that?
Nah. Let me break it down with Marcus.
St. Gabriel's.
That a man.
I know why, but that
St. Gabriel's is the reason why you should know that story.
Yeah,
they're bomb pound of mines.
Nah, that's St. Gabriel's one.
Well, St. Gabriel's and St. Gabriel's is the same thing, Marcus.
No, watch your hand.
Anyhow.
Defend your territory, Marcus.
Girls that went to either them schools is taught the same thing. Anyhow.
What did I really hobby in primary school?
Nah. Why would you do that in primary school?
Yeah.
The Hobbit the Dark, man.
That was my...
But I had a cartoon named The Hobbit that showed up on Cartoon Network. I watched that and that was very disturbing.
I read that in class 4. I thought I was read that a lot.
No,
I thought recently.
We had a different syllabus, man.
Oh, say it.
We had Nelson Caribbean reading a thing.
I had a junior English phrase. I can't remember you reading literature.
Like what we call in French.
Yeah, I can't remember reading literature.
But I was saying something though.
I hear studying Lady Birds.
I read Goosebumps for my own personal.
Yeah, Goosebumps and Lady Birds.
Not because the school.
Have you trade Goosebumps, bro? Yeah.
But basically, the story is that the hardest man that had the rats invest in the town, the highest man that so he could play a flute and lure all the rats over the city. He told them that it would cost such and such, and they said, fine, we will pay you as soon as you get these rats over the city. He come, he flute, he play it, all the rats follow he out to the city. He come back to collect his money, mentally, yeah. Let me go over and check on that payment thing, you know, because we ain't really got the money that's our way right now. So the man said, listen, got my money by a certain time. If I forget any details of this story, apologies. But basically,
I don't think anybody will know.
It's a very popular story.
They ain't pay you though. They ain't pay, and he said, all right, well, they pay me. All right, hold his head. So he come back and he play a different tune though. And instead of bringing all the rats out the city, he lure all the children out the city.
Does this not sound like Van Man? Taking all of the rats. The music.
Oh my god. History repeats itself.
History repeats itself, B.
Yeah, so he lure all the children out the city, and when the parents wake up the next day, there was horrified. All the children was gone except this one little boy who was crippled because he couldn't keep up with the rest. So the whole
so he got raped because he crippled.
Yes.
He wasn't necessarily raping the children.
But they don't know what he do with the children though. This is that you never see them again.
He didn't necessarily rape them.
So R. Kelly called himself the Piper.
That story dark though. We read it in primary school, buddy.
Yeah, big man had a lot of darkness that we
You ever watch The Hunchback in Notre Dame?
Yeah.
I don't believe that's a Disney movie. There is a song about how the priest in the thing. He pretty much was saying, I'm going to burn this whole place if I don't get to have sex with this girl.
Yeah.
You know there's got a main theme the song in Disney movies.
Oh, fire.
That song is about man gonna burn Paris if he don't get to with this girl.
And the man want to have sex.
Listen, the man got a piece of clothing and the man just swear to God me.
The man slip his scarf and thing. That is a Disney. Yeah.
That's a song comedian.
Yeah, man. But let me not stray too far.
Right, yeah. Be mentioned for yeah, man. Let me go back.
That's a good segue because that's so real.
Yeah, right. But all right. So
to clarify, wait, what I was saying earlier, to clarify, like, yes, I think you can be forgiven, but not necessarily how our prison system is. You ain't doing nothing to change. You go to prison to survive prison. Right, you don't go to prison to get better.
All right. But I guess we can just move on from that then. I was gonna do a segue before into what you were saying, Gibbsy. You sent me a topic you want to discuss regarding the self-esteem of black people and the connection to the hair that is rare and thing. And I was trying to put the interview like you black dicks in. Like that, I
think we should embrace or never mind.
Anyway, go ahead, August.
Well, I guess at the time I was just saying that I have found it interesting that we live in a time now where they got this resurgence of young ladies that wearing their hair natural whatever. I respect to you. And obviously everybody.
Although Shawnee grown everybody in cheers. There's no respect for her.
She's literally on the floor.
But as you can see, not to put you on the spot, but she has a different kind of hair texture. And that one, the kind she has is more accepted.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not your hair natural?
Oh.
I can tell that she here.
Oh.
Looking at like this.
I can tell.
Boom.
Shark Gabby.
I ain't gonna lie, I was studying here now for like the last 4 years in terms of like a lot of things to do with it and stuff like that. And it's just something that I'm aware of now because I'm my mind in that place. So whenever I meet a young lady now and I see that she got natural hair, it's telling me a lot about her. Well, on a surface level, because it could be just a fad, right? It could be just fall of fashion, but sometimes certain fads are actually good because if you embracing your naturalness through a fad, you still embracing your naturalness.
Indirectly, but yeah.
But, okay, so basically you're saying that wearing your hair natural is somewhat like better or something?
Well, what I'm saying is there are people that will prefer. Cause I know women just go through a lot of things with their hair, and sometimes women might put on braids or something. So because it's just easier to manage, because then the braids on your head, you get ready for work, and you go through the door. So I would never tell nobody that you need to have natural hair on your head because that's work. Even my hair, my height, I know it's got certain things I got to do with it and stuff like that. So I ain't crying down anybody for wearing any sort of extensions or accessories.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I appreciate people that ain't afraid to let the house with a big open afro, a natural nappy here.
I can throw an idea at you. There was a guy on Twitter that said that the reason why a lot of women don't wear their hair natural is more because they don't love themselves or who they are.
Well, you see, the thing is, you gotta keep in mind that just because something start with a particular mindset, that don't mean that
They stand that way.
that's what's being perpetuated, because I don't think a lot of women studying
Yeah.
if they love their hair or not.
I just think a lot of women don't have necessarily patience to maintain natural hair. Like Gabby's hair, I would assume is easier to manage than FME or Walmart, where female have to grow over here.
No, bro, this is like hella crazy. Like yesterday, I literally had an afro, and you have to take like minutes. I have to take at least 30 minutes to sit, especially if you leave it open, to sit and moisturize my hair. You see my hair when it's not moisturized. My hair looks dry and it can just go. So it takes time. Like you have to, with no matter the texture your hair, you have to take the time to do it.
I have a friend of mine, right, that we normally talk like from. Right, like I just keep her company while she's plaiting her hair to go to bed, because if she doesn't do that, then she can be late for work, or she can go spend like a whole hour dealing with her hair. So it's like
Yeah, so I can't kill no woman for gaining mohawk or even gaining one of their lower cuts and stuff, because it's that time, man.
You think that? So explain to me again the connection you think there is between, I guess, your whether it's self-awareness, self-esteem, and then your hair. Well, more for women than for men, but in general.
Well, one thing that I learned about life is that with every situation, they got many variables that make up that situation. So there are women out there that wearing particular hairstyles because they just don't like their own hair. They got some that wearing these hairstyles because the unconscious of it is what they grew up seeing. All of these,
that's what I think it mainly is.
all of these products of the environment. I mean, when you grow up seeing, they become natural to you. If you ain't got your hair straightened and this body hair going extensions, unless you're really born with a different kind of brain, or you get exposed to some external stimulant, you can probably grow up and straighten your hair and put things in it too.
You know who was like that? Kim Nelson. Kimberly caught her hair straightened at 3 because that's what she saw her there for. That's what she saw her mom with, and that's who she was saying. She want my hair like yours, I want my hair like yours.
Right.
So it's only like when it came out natural, like the other day, a couple years ago.
Nah, but I get it.
Right, like a couple years ago, she went natural because she probably studied like I was just doing this because this is what I was saying. This is necessarily what I want.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought that like people say that it's like a deeper connection when you have like your hair natural and things. I thought that like having like natural hair as opposed to not putting in straightener or whatever. It's just another style. I didn't know it was anything more than that.
The thing is, right, like you just said it. I'm trying to remember exactly what you just said, but it can teach you like patience, determination, because there's so much to manage, and you have to be disciplined. Is what I was looking for. To sit down every night and tame this man.
Oh yeah, I feel like I can put it a step further. I don't think that all natural hair looks good. I don't know if that's like a bad thing to say, but I don't think that some natural hair on some people look good, and it's the same thing as straight hair. I think that Kimberly's natural hair looks so much better on
Are you saying that because
straight hair? Huh?
Is it actually the hair you don't like, or is what look on your face?
It depending on the face. Certain textures look good. Like for example, certain textures look good with like texturized hair looks good on some people, but on other people it's be like alright. Straight hair looks good on some people. Other people alright. Natural hair is like cool. Other people will be like you should wear weave.
You should wear.
In my opinion.
But then also like, what's the standard you're going against?
This is mine.
Oh.
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Before I cover you, I try to cover your own trust.
My own preference.
Because people can say you want to see curly natural hair.
No. Oh, but that's a good point. That is actually a point I was gonna get to. That whole, you know, that you bright skin, mixed race, curly hair.
Yeah.
That people just really reward like through like promo girls and modeling and thing. I think that's a big thing in Barbados. But for me, no, I like natural hair. I just
want them to know that.
But because there was again. No, but I like to see a big afro. I saw Rhea Lane. Rhea came in the Pulse Radio show 8 to 9 on Wednesdays, right? With a big afro. I was just mesmerized, big man. I love like big afros on the right people, you know, right face, whatever. But on some people I just don't think it looks good.
I can't really think of us person with natural hair that I thought looked bad, or maybe the style didn't suit them.
Or the
style,
not necessarily hair on the whole.
Or how clean it was.
Yeah.
Right, that's okay.
Some people want good natural and then don't take care of themselves neither.
Exactly.
Or maybe not that it looks bad. I just prefer seeing them with like.
But then you want to study too, like why? Because you look different when you hair pull back, pull up. Then like if you hair framed, if you hair down, so you frame your face, like all that plays a part.
Yeah.
You could go straight and hair pull back. Saul is notorious to say he hit a let me put the thing.
Ponytail?
No, it's
pineapple.
Up in one.
Oh.
He's called bun.
A high bun.
A high bun. Saul hates a high bun. He sits up in the morning and slam all the time, but
Why?
because it's pulled back, so he's like, if you're necessarily the prettiest person in the world, you ain't got nothing but your face there. And it's also the shape of your face.
Yeah.
It's shape of your face, so it's like, if you got your hair down now, it frames your face.
A similar concept to what we were saying, right?
But not necessarily that. You don't like natural hair. You might not like the style at the time.
I think for me, texture of the person's hair and length of the person's hair means a lot.
Length is
huge for me. I love length. So, like for example, I would like to see natural hair on some people, but longer. But the way this all this my preference, which doesn't in the grand scheme of things don't really mean anything to what anybody.
I say anybody watching this show know what Marcus both already.
Actually, they don't. So we gotta say this stuff like no, it's just my preference. What I like to see, right? That's only what going on. But every people want to do, they can do. But
Marcus is the heel of the INO podcast.
Yeah, and which is strange.
He's the heel of the INO podcast.
Oh, okay.
like wrestling thing.
I know Marcus. What's Marcus' persona though? So
yeah, man, but that whole curly hair, like red skin, that kind of vibe, where it's like this. What is it called? Not 4C, but what's?
You mean in terms of phenotype?
Yeah, I mean in terms of.
The only one I know. But
Yeah. I was hoping Gabby would help me.
Like the roughest one, supposedly.
Oh, but then 4D. I don't know, but the one that's be like well curly, like a red skin, that red skin people has got, mixed people has got.
It's like almost those textures. I know you mean.
Yeah.
They actually go like that. It goes like the better one.
Better? What are we saying good
You see,
about?
that's the problem. I see what you're coming with because I go the whole Eurocentric view, honestly, because you have the idea of people, the people that have the curly hair, I think that kind of mixed with the white people here. So we're not going off for white people straight hair anymore. We want to go right in the middle. We want to embrace our own, but we still want a little trickle of white.
It's called our best of both.
Like, I actually found myself doing like, I like a girl that has this cute little pretty hair that probably like half a red skin. Although I really like my girls that be born with their natural hair. I'm more jealous of them because I can't always get the styles that they do. So there's that. But I feel at the back of our heads a lot. I don't know, Marcus. Feel Marcus like back and get that little white switch. I mean, he might say Gabriel, so you never know.
Nah, I don't think so.
So I feel like we have that tiny little thing where we want just a dab of that little white thing. I think that's really
man.
But that's a good point. Even if you look at the images that get marketed, just find a racially ambiguous person that is kind of catered to all audiences, so that they can capture as much people as possible.
It's true.
I hate it. If you look at in music, whether it's Beyonce, Cardi B, Rihanna, the list goes on, man. It's a lot of these like high red, or whether it's Drake, J. Cole. When people are like skin, just get put in the middle of everything, so people connect more.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I don't really want to talk. Like, I don't think that's saying we really want to go in detail off like that being a like dark skin debate. But it's true. It just like it feels like they get through easier. I don't want to so because then. But it's just a fact. Like
people want it more though. People like
because it's like it's like in underworld. You know, you use piece of arrow, use piece of
right.
So use this.
So easy back. Right.
Use the hybrid.
That's such a good example. Like Blade or something.
Exactly. So
you get interspliced with all the best traits of different races. So each race gonna see something you to like.
Exactly. This is great for making money.
A girl that runs a promotional girl company. Modeling agency. I probably should say. Message me and ask me if I know any high red or red skinned girls or white girls that would be looking for work for. I said it jokingly, but I so blasted her. I was like, no, they have careers. But I said that jokingly, but then she was like, yeah, then we got like set up for them. And it was only when this is so I was like, I really don't know any.
But you know, certain things is forms of validation for young girls that still trying to find themselves because if you could be a promotional girl, that is automatic. That is the automatic confirmation that you could look in.
Yeah.
So a lot of girls would strive to be promotional girls because that is a way of saying you're good looking without having to say.
Yeah.
Because you're worthy of this. If you can model, if you can be in a video, all these is validation is a serious thing, man.
But is that a good or bad thing? That they see their validation as like just their looks? Because that's basically what it is.
What I mean is one of the traits of adolescence. You have to be confused and you have to be trying to find who you are and you seek validation is a very shallow thing.
But not even
shallow things.
But not even adolescence, because we see it stretching now because of like avenues, whether it's like Instagram or we seeing like a lot of models all up in the like early 30s and thing.
I don't know like if an actual studies have been done on it because it's kind of such a recent phenomenon and probably amount of time might not be enough to run a decent study. But the power of likes that I don't know why we put it there, like
I got to answer this, B. Yeah, B. Wait. I hear on the podcast, man. It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear on the podcast, man. It's the same, man.
You do it?
I on the podcast, B.
you live on no dog.
Yeah, you live.
Right. Well, you're home.
No, I'm not home. What going on, though?
I got your stuff, so.
Alright, see ya. Alright, see ya.
Yeah, because I wasn't saying anything.
I was like, so
I
weird.
told you this is like funny, man. That ain't my mind. Anyway, right, as you were saying.
I don't remember.
And it was a good point too, actually.
Yeah,
It was
it's
actually
a form of validation. Oh, you
Right.
on Instagram likes.
Right,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we have people that I have had people that you too just ask me all the time like why don't talk to my followers. I guess I get your point as someone that what I do, but then there are people that they ask me all the time like how you get so much followers, like it's an accomplishment, and
Right.
I don't have a lot.
Right.
We got like 1,000 on Instagram,
You got more than me, buddy.
but it's not like something. It's not something that I do for validation or something. Ever done for validation. I know people that feel bad because they do not have X amount of followers. People that say, "Oh, I need to try. I need to do this. I need to post at this time. I'll do this. I'll do this." I'm my follower again.
One is watch Black Mirror, right?
Yeah.
Man, you
I've
see
been
that?
talking about season 3, episode 1.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't watched season 3 yet.
Oh.
You sure?
I watched the episode with Bryce Dallas Howard, the redhead girl, the one where everything was both.
Season 3, episode 1.
Yeah. You
Black Mirror
watch
starts
it
on
back.
Netflix.
You watch
That's
it
it.
wrong. You watch
Yeah,
it
it
wrong.
starts at
You watch
season
it
3 on
wrong.
Netflix.
You watch it wrong. Me too.
Oh, well, that one then.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing with the likes and how everything in life was connected to how much likes you
It
get.
was only connected if you made it connected because like connected to because her brother didn't really give a damn, and he was still like a high 3.
That's true.
My thing is right is I scared that we are rewarding. I don't want to say bad behavior,
Fake behavior.
but we're rewarding fake behavior where girls think that they need more. The more that they show off their looks, the more validation they get, and that's encouraging them now to wear more makeup than they are accustomed to wearing. Whether it's wearing more revealing clothes and
Sexualize themselves more.
yeah, exactly. Sexualize themselves just to get this validation. But really and truly, people don't really care that kind of way. They just kind of just
I think
they want like kind of
it's funny because we all laugh at girls that post pictures and bubbies and the captions is nonsense.
Yeah.
We all laugh. Doesn't everyone laugh at that?
Yeah.
So why do people turn on and do it?
I have no idea. But
I know girls be like got like that would like got captions saved in the phone just to use. Like you could just leave it blank or say let my bubby say.
True. I can say though, I can be honest, I still thinking about it, like I try to get my thoughts like in order. But I think that they got some long term effects to that we don't know yet.
That is what I said. I don't think this has been happening long enough.
Yeah.
I feel
and we
like
can only know
when
what
it's
the
too late.
repercussions when it's too
When
late.
it's too late.
That scares me.
I agree with
I have no
100%.
idea the long term effects of that kind of social
You know,
media.
I have seen fake. I don't want to call it like fake couples. I'm not saying every couple on social media is fake. I am saying like there are couples that will be posting, "Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy." Or you're done. That does not add up. That everything like you don't have to. There's like they're forcing their significant others into their social media just for the same likes, just for validation. Cause when you post a picture of a girl, Cody,
You know that is where, in my opinion, that's where the whole gender reveal thing come from. They wanted another reason to put something on.
Oh, look at this cute couple, hashtag goals.
So they're gonna continue fragmenting. It's gonna be like something else reveal. It's gonna be the baby no kick reveal, that kind of shit.
And
baby no walk reveal.
Because the baby no is it's just like that. The girls expressing themselves. The couples looking cute.
Yeah.
The babies are just tools that you use to get likes on followers on social media.
I have no idea.
Again, I gotta admit on Facebook, the thing that I could guarantee you gonna get at least 175 likes. They got a few things.
Thanks, wrong figure.
Post something to do with a graduation. Post that you engaged, or post picture your child in the incubator or whatever at the hospital. Them three things, you see 175 likes for sure. Yeah. Don't expect over 35 tomorrow, you know. But once you post about a graduation or any sort, academic accomplishment, any sort of relationship step, like I engaged now, or
I would like to do it. I would like to this is for put on a gown, I take a picture, and I thought long caption of my journey just
175 likes.
Just to see. I actually would like to do that.
You start with 175 and then go from there.
By the way, you said a gown. I was thinking about a gown. I don't know why. I don't know why I went there.
Marcus.
But yeah, man,
that's just the world we live in. And to be perfectly honest with you, like, I would never say that I ain't affected by it, because if I post something that I think real funny, that I think hilarious,
bro, man, you don't get the you deserve it. You don't get the likes you deserve.
I see 7 likes, I'd be cruel, you know. I'd be like, look
but then, like, I would post a pup and get barely post pup and get barely, and then post a quality joke. But I thought, and it's back time on this.
But that could apply to you in terms of your photography. You feel like you got a clean shot, and you put it out there. And you want that appreciation for it or whatever.
I do. That has happened. I try to remember the picture. I put up. They got a picture of a sunset, and I spent money and I bought things for this picture. This is actually very good. Cause I had to post this somewhere else to be like, alright, this is good. I posted it on like a photographer's page and get enough praise for it. I get real comments on things like Nandi and all. People I ain't quite sure just follow me was commenting on it, and
we got to Nandi, by the way. I like you.
Yeah, I sent her that there.
What?
I sent her that she died.
Really?
I get comments like, and I got this page so I can see who viewed my picture. People have been clearly sharing this picture. People have saved this picture. People have viewed this picture. I have like a reach of like 600 and about 40 likes.
Oh, you could give you a little bit more tissue, please.
Sure.
Yeah, what way? It's so hot tonight.
I don't know. Was it? I think it was, but fair.
That they don't fair all these.
I think you can click in your friend.
The window. When are they open the window?
The window's open.
Alright, push the door.
That's the world that we live in.
This is the INO podcast. Thought no bad.
The validation through likes. Well, I think likes can become a currency at some point.
I'm interested in that.
I really think it.
Because I think it can.
No, as a matter of fact, it is. Somebody asked me. I put up a tweet the other day that said, congratulations, thanks Gary. Congratulations to Shadi Mings for modeling for Fashion Nova, right? And somebody had messaged me. I was like, what is a career achievement in that field? And I said, I think it is getting 1 million followers. But like, when you get 1 million followers and you're a model, that is then people look at that differently, brands look at that differently, and you get more things. So in a way, it is kind of a qualification.
It is exactly what I was gonna say. But I know we have a mutual friend of ours. I'm not gonna call her out, but she purposely just upped the followers on her Instagram page, so she could get brand deals, and it worked. So it is a qualification, being.
It's crazy though. So
yeah, it's a conduit to generate revenue then.
So honestly, to some extent, you can't call it currency. You can't call it currency.
I would say a qualification.
Ain't currency yet, but is a means, or as I said, a conduit to those kind of opportunities. Because let me be real, it's like with songs on YouTube,
right,
or videos on YouTube. If I ain't got 75,000 views, You can watch it because it got 75,000 views.
Yes, yes.
That's adding to the views.
I don't know. They got a name for that, but after a certain amount of views, then it's get views because it got views.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Right.
It's called legacy views.
Is what?
It's called legacy views.
Legacy views?
Because it goes viral. And because something went viral, you will go on watch it.
Safe.
Exactly.
Okay. Alright, but
So
my that's the answer I want to talk about. Oh, you want to move on? I'm not getting bored.
I guess we could use this time to because we gotta talk about crop over here.
Hey, make a talk about alright, but I have one more thing. I don't know if I should think at this point because I know you won't get into crop over no or not.
Well, it depends on the level of interest I have in the topic that you were about to propose.
It's one that I know how people gonna feel about it because people think what you want to talk about until the crop over. You saw that thing?
What's the topic that you had in mind?
We was talking yesterday about body counts.
What?
Oh.
Body counts in terms of like how much people you have sex with.
Alright, I guess you can spend 5 minutes on that.
But the question that we asked, Nyasha asked, and we got a group chat, right? She asked.
I got our job roster, man.
Yeah, big up Nyasha.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's big. Michael, the question she asked, right, is how much is too high a body count for a man?
Too high?
Yeah, what you would say is too high?
I guess depending on the man, because if it's a man of stature and fame, I guess about 4,000.
So 5 no best.
Yeah, because you know best he had.
Yeah.
600, son?
Yeah.
He has a 5,000. No, he's a
500.
I was 600.
500.
Oh.
I'm so confident 600.
Oh.
My thing is, after, I don't know, 387, you keep in count.
I don't know how he know that be, but my question
In bands, he's doing in bands. So for every 100,
Yeah.
he's rough.
he's
It's like, oh, there's no money in the bank.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was asking, she asked her, right, and we was talking about the average body, like me, Romar, you, Coffee, whatever. I said that 40 is about a good amount.
40 will a lifetime?
40 like every age.
Or 40 during crop over?
40 like right now, be age 26.
I mean, it's got a factor in that. You don't about the average person don't start the sexual career till they're in double figures. So that's a good chunk of your life.
What person is not doing that? What do you mean?
I think
There's a lot of people that start at 9, I think.
Start what?
sex.
At 9 years old?
Yeah.
Sis.
They might not know what it was doing properly, but they start at 9.
It's a different life, but cool.
You understand, bro? So let me say your lifespan is 80 years, and you start at 10. You know.
You gotta be up in it.
Let's start at 18, please. Let me just start at a legal number.
Okay.
you would say when you lost yours? What age you lost yours?
I was like, I was late though. I was 19 or something.
Yeah, I was 19. How many you?
I was. You see,
I'm not saying that here.
you know what's the problem? The longer it's take. I can let my jump in this. The longer it took, because you wait this long now, so you could as well
Wait, they special?
wait till sign decent come along.
Yeah, that's what.
So then sign might approach you and say, hey, and you'll be like, man, I want to sign a little more special on you. And I think I can forego this opportunity to wait. And you gonna be, and she'll be like, whatever, that's your business. And you gonna be like, alright, and you're hoping, man. And then yours is just roll on. Because people ask me like, why is that so long? And it's about, to be perfectly honest, I guess because I was just picky. I was like, man, I gotta start from the height.
Yeah.
But then it's,
It was one of
But did that happen though? Did you start on a height?
I start high enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where you lost yours, bro?
16.
Man out here, gnashing things, man.
Alright, my thing is though.
Right, but back to my 40, right. I said that 40 was
average for a man for like.
I said 40 was its height, so that would mean that I would say
You said
25, 30
is
that's for the average man. We age 26.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That sounds plausible.
Yeah, because honestly, they got some men that the count is 200.
But because some men,
Yeah. I can't swear for them, but they tell me Gibbs, they gotta be somewhere in our region because based on the amount of work that I do multiplied by the amount of years I do this work consistently for.
I am not saying that the
Makes sense. I get it.
of course that exists. Of course that
But
exists.
them men in like the standard though. Them men is
Exactly.
Them is like,
But I am saying they got men too that just
or just men with a nice vehicle.
Remember, nice
that's
car.
my money. They got men
Men that's
that
dressed well.
they got men like the opposite boat now that just can't get a girl for nothing. Like just home crying every night.
To all the men out there that can't find a woman to save one life in Barbados, go to Canada. Because let me tell you something. A lot of men that I know that was struggling here couldn't get nice and save their life. Going across there and living like gods. So trust me.
So now we know what Larry
The cross to the land of the maple leaf. Huh?
I said now we know what Larry said.
Well, fair enough. I know I can't speak for the mind, but I can tell you go across to Canada. The God sign out there for everybody. And the welcoming people.
Sorry.
That's my little
That's
part
a very
of Canada.
200
200 is enough, big man.
Yeah. At that point, you know that you ain't taking the person.
But as I was saying, chat, right? What's normal for we ain't normal for others. You know what I mean? That 200 might seem strange as hell to me, but in a different culture, different upbringing.
But we talking about in Barbados, men like me and you, not athletes or not like big up
Just the
people.
just
Just
a
the average
random
body
person.
that, you know, Marty's working, he buying car or somebody that, you know, you would say that how much is a high body count at we age mid-20s.
Right, I agree with the same 40 and thing. The same 40.
So you would say that is
What would you say is average then? Mid-20s. Average Bajan. Mid-20s. What's his average body count? 40 is high, yes. 2 is low, yes. What is average? What is the regular Joe working with?
I'm paying for you also.
You think that?
Middle ground.
I just study. I don't want to
People, they haven't set as big.
Yes, of course people are having sex.
11.
Thank you. No, that is a number I could work with. When a man mad with his 30, they got men that call, they got one. At our age, maybe one being true.
But you got
That is abnormal.
But you got-
That is
you got-
abnormal.
Of course, I know.
That is really
Not
abnormal.
necessary.
I know men that's virgins that we age be.
That is abnormal.
I know.
Hold on in.
It's 26.
Oh.
That's
I know it's abnormal, but I'm saying like the amount of men that I know that kind of struggling, or matches the amount of men that I know that call the gods of our realm.
I glad he's a so called. I tell people all the time. I know real men in Barbados that put down real bodies. I also know a lot of women in Barbados that claim they don't get around. So sign it adding up.
Yeah.
The math in adding up. Cause I know where these men getting these body counts from. Cause the women so that they behaving themselves.
No, it's just that, but you got some men
I know.
that are just sad. I can show you a screenshot. No, that girl sent me last night of a man trying to get where she be, and it is the most pathetic thing I've ever read in my life.
I'm glad that you talked about that, Coffee, because I want to say this, right? Because as a man, my heart just go to the unfortunate, I think. Right?
Now make it sound like a
You won't listen.
Or the less fortunate. They got a lot of fellas out there that, like, it's such a hard cross to carry because women, right? No, seriously.
I don't compare that to Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Big up.
See, even the dog feeling.
No.
Oh, this is my camera here. But yeah, so basically, it's so hard for a young fella that might not be the best looking. Obviously, might not got the gift to gab.
The gift to gab.
Ain't popular. Ain't come from the money.
Jeez, this man's like beer.
When you throw all that on a person, what he really supposed to do? Because the longer he goes without any sort of action, the more his confidence is gonna diminish, and the more struggling he's gonna appear. And it's a select set of young ladies out there who will look at a fella like that and say, you know what, I like guys that like you, because you different and you unorthodox. I want to give you a chance. The average person in this country don't think like that. Sad to say, in Barbados, you gotta be almost near perfect for people to even give you consideration.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's real hard in Barbados. And then the number is small. So it's let me say it's 300,000 people. Out of them 300,000 people, they got children that are underage, they got adults, old people, senior citizens.
Right.
So when you really break it down, let me say they got, I don't know, 50,000 people.
Right.
Out of that 50,000 people, 20,000 are attractive.
Right.
You going?
It's tough. And I was having this conversation just the other day, and a lot of my female friends just sick of Bajan men. And I tell them, listen, I will say this on the behalf of Bajan men. Some trying, I will also say a lot of them could do a lot better. But the country's small, the number is small. That's the problem.
So that's where you get
a small town, a small town in a remote city somewhere got twice the population of Barbados in some cases. And that's a small town. So for all the people out there who struggling and can't seem to find a significant other worthy of them standards or whatever, I want to hold out hope, but you know the time taking away. I suggest one of the Canada. They really not else like us there.
But going back to what you said, so you agree with 11 being the
11
average
is what I was thinking.
at 26 years old, and the body is not in a long-term relationship.
What?
The body is not in a long-term relationship at 26. They're
But
single
I don't
right
mean
now.
they were never, and I don't think the average 26-year. I think the average 26-year-old was in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, but
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, I gotta be that anomaly because I was my first long-term relationship started when I was 28. Up to that point, I had, as I said, I don't know party time, man. But I just had a period where the girlfriends just wasn't there, and people was getting concerned, like, Gibbs, you even got a woman? And I was like, I ain't sure what happened.
I know that feeling.
I know.
I don't know what it was. But to be fair, I was always a person that I didn't really used to approach people.
yeah,
And
I got the average right
it has helped if you approach people.
I heard so.
It really does.
you approached a girl that you would know, or it was more.
We just happened to be affiliated with the same thing because she does men movies and she used as my music in a movie. And then I got to know her through that.
So you went over like
she was
City Smith. That's your girl.
And she was a fan of the group too. She was a fan of the group, so I had a way in. She's a fan of the group. You see the thing is, it's easy for a man that famous to get through enough women because the women already know about you.
Right.
Them know about you already.
Right.
When a stranger approaches a woman, biologically and instinctively, women supposed to be like,
Yeah.
because this hair saw ain't supposed to lie in everything.
Right.
Because you get pregnant, you can't have for 9 months. And you gotta go through a very painful delivery process. So it best be for a man that at least loyal.
Yeah.
So you know, so the female anatomy now is designed to be like, oh, what you want? You understand? So when you approach a woman, you say, hi, good evening. I just want to know.
No, we want. That's all me.
Exactly. And it even worse.
What is that?
And even worse in these times now. But when a woman watching a map on TV, or she sees her favorite singer or something, so on TV, she feel like she know this man already. So if this man ever approach you, the defenses drop, other things will drop too. So that's just how it is.
So you used to get a lot of women approaching because as man, I think.
Not really, because it's not like if Asma was crossfire or whatever, but I mean, a person might find out that you're in the group and the demeanor might change because you might hear, oh, Gibbzydan, Asma, and then she might say, oh, for real, I love that song.
Yeah.
And then they might hit you on your arm, and then you know,
Yeah.
She pocket.
your attachment just know. You understand? So
Draw first blood.
Just so we could wrap this up. I want to follow up give the follow-up question that we asked in the group. Does body count matter to you?
I mean, ask that question in your room.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
in a different way.
We gotta read chat, B.
I was talking that way. It's short. I hear
Yeah,
I ain't reading.
if it matters, like if in terms of if you found out a girl, we knew her body count if we were here.
As you said, I don't know if you said or played this, but I remember you said it depends on intent. Like I feel this thing that everyone is the one and it's just any one.
Yeah.
And you can't happen to be 300.
Right.
That's just unfortunate.
Right.
And you need to not have a man a day.
Right.
But
yeah, these are 7 seas capsules, man. Jesus.
if you all here and like you just
Fooping.
Yeah.
you just You just man, I went to the club and have one like you come from saying, I mean
It's different because the thing is, it's not the body's like as if you're nasty, but just it shows that your decision making skills
and
are not good. They're not good.
Like one of them be like a girl approach you like just random as friends.
Nah, bro.
My choice said that he's a bad choice.
No, I'm saying if you ever had like a proposition like randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was working on Harbor Road.
Right.
What she said?
Harbor Road, I don't know when you say Harbor Road, I immediately imagine Nelson Street.
You know what? Harbor Road is. I can forget when I was young. But Harbor Road, like, Harbor Road has a sustained reputation now.
For the women,
For, you know, is a place where there's a lot of like offshore companies.
Right.
Oh, you mean Cam 2 and things like that?
Yeah, CM2. I used to work at a place called NCO. This 10 years ago when I was 22.
Right.
And you know, working on there was an eye opener for me because I can say something. I can use an analogy here. It might offend some people. You know, when you see a one roach, you just be like, oh shoot, that's a roach. He's going to get the spray. You just deal with that roach. You're accustomed to seeing two roaches. The two roaches will be a little unnerving because roaches supposed to roll solo, right?
So that means there's a family of roaches are saying so they
But you ever lift up a brick and enough roaches run out?
Oh god.
That's an analogy for what it was like.
With the horrors out.
In terms, because like I can just say as it is. You know the particular young ladies you might see walking the street in town. The head full of colors. They might got the powder in the neck.
Like no come for sport.
They might got tattoos certain places. You might say, yo, she look a little hardcore, boy.
Yeah.
But that them is be like, you get one no, you get another one 15 minutes from now in another place.
Right.
To see
all them
in concentration in like a colony.
Their meeting group.
Right.
It is because when I went in the lunchroom the first day, I walk in and they were just there in concentration, and I was like,
shit.
This is the nest. You understand? Like, this is the hype.
So how do you girl approach you?
My friend want to talk you though.
That's wrong. You never get handed down.
Nah.
I feel you just ain't remembering.
I had girls approach me, but it was more physical and aggressive. Like actually, for day, just like would literally walk up to me and just do so, and then two other girls that would
those are
two random girls that saw she did it. It was like, oh, Dickie sharing it, and just, so I'm just there like,
it's a Malay Marcus.
like three random girls be in tone just like this. Look, and look at me dead in my face, and what is do?
I'm really curious about this scenario. What did you do?
I want to tell a story too. So I experience I had the one day that changed my life. No, this can get graphic, so but this is INO podcast.
Yeah, cool.
At the time I was saying with my headset on, but I was in between calls, so I could hear what was going on around me. So I hear this girl reason because a bunch of them was huddled together with their headsets on, waiting for calls to come in. It was a slow day. And one of them, I just hear, your man is coming, yo. So I was like, so I said, let me call you. Could have put this code in your phone. I could say this no. You could have put this code in your phone where any calls coming to you will get deflected to another phone. So I said, nah, I can't take the calls, no. I got to hear this. So I say, no. I hear, so your man's coming, you? Yeah. All of them say, yeah. And then one of them holler for, so you're afraid you get pregnant? And she said, well, nah, cause he smoked weed, right? So these sperms is move slow. So I started to shiver in my chair cause all these girls was parents.
Already parents?
Yeah.
All
these girls got children already, you know.
Jesus, peace.
So I was like, Jesus, peace, man. And then one of them said, well, I decide when I want to get pregnant because anytime my man calling me, I squat over the toilet and cough and it's fly out. That's when I done.
That's when you quit.
The girl said she's swore.
I call.
And she showed him what to do.
There was a tutorial.
Oh my god, that is so big. That is so funny.
So that was just one day in the 6 months I spent down there. So down there was an interesting place.
You might you at Warby. What the hell, boy?
And they prepare me for like.
I got rest stories, boy.
Yeah.
Gabby, more tissue, please.
And they prepare me
That
for
is
like.
so funny.
No, imagine that there's an actual conversation. There's same people making sport.
This
It was like them guys serious, like, and
Them taking pointers from this more wise.
The guru.
Yeah. And I tell myself, this is what being perpetuated and.
I still have children, you know.
Right. And
She can look at your child and say, I never mean to have you. Go ahead, just go over the toilet.
Oh
But
man, that is so funny.
no, this 10 years ago. So let me say, them children was like 3 years old at the time.
Them is 13 now. I just squatting over toilets.
So
Because current you, there was pooping from 10.
I
Big man, that is hilarious, big
Well,
man.
I don't really judge per se, but all I know is that there's a part of reality, and these people exist in we society.
So at this point,
So-
you would say that if you had to look at them girls, you would say that them up in the like near hundreds in terms of.
No, because the thing is, a lot of them really and truly could be very monogamous, you know.
Just the same man is doing
Them
nonsense.
just love the men, but
These slow sperm.
yeah, so, a lot of them was in relationships, to be fair, and I don't think a lot of them was just like promiscuous per se, but in the relationship they would do what they gotta do, they would represent and stuff. But I mean, yeah.
Alright, so alright. You court him, right? And you fall in love. And she ain't tell you that body count till I don't know after I'm gonna get married or something. Cause I've met a girl that said that's saying she saving for she husband.
What about time?
Body count.
Yeah.
What?
She's saving the body count, not the body.
I was like, what? Yeah, I had the same reaction. But anyway, so that's the scenario.
That's a good point though. She's saving the
The
body
body count, not
count,
the body.
but give it the body.
That's the scenario. My question: if it's a ridiculous body count, that's a deal breaker.
For some men.
It depends. Like, if you're
Possibly.
gonna,
I
if
know
you're
men
gonna
that
tell
actually
me,
want.
But I mean, you done fall in love.
But if you were going to tell me as a number like 170, I'm going to want to know like how.
Yeah, especially if you're in 60.
Right.
Also, like, let me say like, you find out. Okay, well, she used to be a whore. You wouldn't like be like iffy after that.
I mean, let me be fair. Like,
That's so clean, man. Everybody say that.
there's no such thing as alright. There is always a room for deal breaker. Because if I get with you under certain understanding
With a
or
pretense or something.
right, then you tell me something to change
That real.
then
I get it.
technically I hear under I was beguiled into this situation, so I technically should have grounds to leave.
Right.
You understand? So I mean, you can't expect that. At least I was honest, so that's the reward for.
I thought she that was ridiculous though.
The
Like,
girl said
But what she body count ridiculous though.
I know. She went at me, so she was like, she saving up for she husband.
I would just I find that I just don't
Weird.
care anymore. I don't really want to know
Weird.
because
But
no
you
matter
know-
what number you tell me, I can just be like 2. We mean with 2 or some shit. So I ain't gonna really.
Yeah. But there's some men is multiply and women is divide.
Yeah.
So
I have a friend of mine that
if a man says 6,
I got a friend of mine right that the girl that just say 4. I know 5
Big that, you understand how weird that is, me?
I tell her you can't just take someone off your body count. She's like, yes, you can. And she didn't like the body ugly. And like you can't just do that.
Big man, I would never forget a girl tell me, bro, I only deal with 8, whatever. And I say with
You
in
do
my head, I
your
count
calculations.
man. I just know of word of mouth, people to talk whatever. And I count about 11 B. I say something adding up. Something, but people delete bodies though.
You delete some Gibbzydan?
Nah. I fight harder to make sure I remember all the money.
Right, yeah, as long as I
God, you know.
Why?
Because that's my life's work.
But you got none that you regret.
I have my hair, boy.
Not really. I is the overthinker, so I generally don't rush it to now study in my head first.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, I don't really regret that.
Romar, playboy.
But I will say this too, right? I guess we can wrap up this now, but I will say this. I realizing there's a upsurge now. Women really claiming the sexuality, you know.
Right.
And I kind of like it though because
Well, they get bad.
I never felt comfortable with the idea that the men just get to have all the fun and the women gotta be, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I understand that I tell people everything based in biology and nature. So naturally women should not try to emulate men because a female body, everything internal.
Right.
You know, penis external. So you gotta be careful up in there.
Right.
Because mucous membranes are plenty up in there, so it's easier for things to stick on them membranes and you start to cough.
Right.
You understand? So females need to be more careful with how to treat their bodies. Not saying men got the license to think, but nature has intended now certain things because a man could get 4 women pregnant in a month, but a woman can only get pregnant once at a time.
Exactly.
So clearly, nature itself has dictated certain things.
Right.
But when you say nature too, like even with animals, it's easier for a woman to get some than a man as well. Like present stones, do a mating dance, give a woman money to get some. So like how people always like say, "Well, why a man?" You were saying that woman can have her fun. Of course, a woman can have her fun, but it's just like when a man who could be a jackass or whatever, because I don't think it's something to boast about. But when he is boasting about it, it's because you say he put in his work.
Right.
Yeah.
When a woman that was to do the same thing, it's kind of like we really do. Like if you tell me like this is your body count of CEOs, well, that's an accomplishment compared to this is my body count and like 3 of them was homeless.
Yeah, like I see a lot of comedies coming out now where the women real sexually aggressive. They got a series that I like to watch named Broad City. Broad City.
Oh, Broad.
On Comedy Central.
Okay.
With these two like females living in New York. I think one Jewish and one I think both might be Jewish. And basically, you know, them is the stars of the show and it's be all revolving around them sexuality and you know, they're real overt with it. And then when you watch Girls Trip that come out the other day with Tiffany Haddish and Queen Latifah.
I watch it,
And then when you watch Bridesmaids.
Right.
All them movies.
Yeah, these are female comedies that make me laugh bad because the women were saying things that you wouldn't expect women to say.
Right.
Tiffany Haddish got a whole grapefruit.
Yeah.
Game demonstrations and things. So
don't kill me at the beginning of the movie when she was in the STD clinic and she was like, "It's alright, girls, it's only gonorrhea."
Exactly.
Like to me, all that stem from Sex and the City.
I never watched the series.
Yeah, man. So no women feel like if man, I could openly tell a man I love to do such and such, and I, you know,
which is good.
So them girls in the telecommunications was ahead of that time.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, like don't like use weed as a birth control.
Yeah, we don't slow down sperm.
That's not really that.
It might slow you down like physically, but we don't actually.
It's not sperm.
Yeah, we don't stop sperm from raising eggs.
All right, last thing before we move on to crop over, right?
What time we at before we came?
1:17.
Oh, okay.
It make a difference to where you girls work. Like you got some girls that got jobs that you say you won't deal with them because they got that job, other than prostitution, of course. But not of course, because nowadays people different.
I can't think of any off the top of my head. But I kind of see myself as a jealous person. Like I just put that on the table early too. So like I know if I could go an actress and she in a romantic comedy and she gotta be naked running up against.
Well, not even that is what's be happening. When you got rehearsals every day for 4 hours straight, people and thing is get real close to people and having sex with them and things. So not even that.
I say it's so normally, but I get you. I get you. So energy is kind of
but you can't help but create
when
a
you're close with
serious
somebody,
relationship.
when you're close with a person of opposite sex or a person you're attracted to, for a while, like naturally things just happen.
Right. So I was trying to think of, because somebody asked me that, I was trying to think of the jobs, if you got any jobs, I'll be like, nah. Like, okay, if my girl was like out on the night scene doing, but not DJing, but
a bartender in a strip club.
Right. I would be up thinking about that though, because man can be hitting punchy, man can be, you know.
But the thing is, like, if man hitting punchy, my girl probably look good. I hope, well,
Yeah, but still, man, I would feel away. I don't think my brain would go to many different places in one night.
I don't think I mind my girl as long as I ain't there. And as long as she ain't like taking you on.
Or like we said, she's a reporter and she's be with lawmen.
I got started telling my after podcast. I just remember saying.
I got one too. So you can handle a Nandi.
The reason I was thinking about that, the fact that Nari be so busy though. It's not even that. It's just that she.
But men are hitting on her constantly, Marcus.
No, but I forget there yet. Right, I say that the fact that she is so busy, I don't even know if she will be able to have any time for doing anything.
Whenever I deal with a career woman, like a woman that's just real busy, I don't got time for that.
Funny enough, yes, I was in that position and it sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
And you just don't want to be asked about it because if you're beyond stupid, the first thing you're gonna hear is, "Listen, you can support me."
Yeah.
But then it's like, "No, I can't support you right now." Then they're like, "Well, then how's your mo?"
right, yeah.
So
Yes.
so that could be tough.
Yeah, I think not it will be a deal breaker, but I think I will gotta think about it a lot though. I gotta think about it a lot. Anyway, but I think that's exactly. Crop over.
Alright, crop over.
You got a song?
Yeah.
A rhyme happen?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Alright, talk about it, man. Well, whole reception, I think.
Well, just to get a little insight into what the song is about for those who don't know.
Rum.
Yeah, basically it was a concept because when I was me and my girlfriend, we got some friends that's coming from Finland. These two girls was coming from Finland.
Sissy Spencer Cross?
What? Oh yeah, that's you running guy.
Yeah, try to say.
Yeah, so basically got these friends is coming from Finland. And a day we just happened to see them, bought him both the house because that was uncustomary. And we asked them why they were home. And they said, well, they was planning to do a island tour. But then rum happened and then we get nothing to do after that. So I bust up laughing because I just thought the concept of rum happened was a strong idea for a song. So I told them that I would have created a song this last year. So I told them this year I would have had a song out near rum happened. And I would have created a little story behind it based on what they told me. So I started to really conceptualize it in like August, September.
Right.
And by October I had the song done, written. And then I approached my man Noise Boys, large off all went across there, so. And we had to start building this thing from scratch. Which is always fun because it's like you got a new blank document, the cursor there flashing, you have no idea now where you're about to make.
Right.
But you know you gotta make this song now.
Right.
And
So it's basically start with the title.
what do you mean?
I mean the song itself
Yeah,
is
start with the title.
I mean, you don't have to start with the title.
But yours did.
No, but this one did.
Yeah, this one did.
That's interesting.
And I built from off of the title.
Okay.
And basically, yeah, so in terms of the reception the song getting now, to be perfectly honest, had it not been for the people that called me while it was playing, or send me voice notes while it was playing, I would be under the impression it wasn't playing at all.
Right.
But various people send me voice notes saying, "Yo, Gibbs, it playing for this station, it playing for that station." Somebody sent me a voice note in effect
Save.
the other night from, I think it was Friday night.
What time is it on your radio?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know where the man is fitting in.
Okay.
But basically, it's a situation where this is my first solo crop over song, and I enjoy the experience of making the song by myself because I was in a group for so long that I accustomed to that compartmentalized process where he verse. But to make a whole song by yourself and know that you gotta execute it by yourself
Right.
and perform it by yourself, that was interesting. So this year was a fun year for Crop Over because I think we were robbed of that warm up because of the elections. So I think May,
Yeah, Omar said so last time.
I think May was taken from us as fans of Crop Over.
Right.
And it's given this impression that there's a lot of good music, but it's almost too much good music because there's no, like, I just said, time to listen to it.
Yeah, so obviously the stalwarts got them places booked for them already. But this was not a good year for a person who, like any sort of debutant or anything, so because there wasn't much time for people to really get to know certain
familiar.
songs.
Right.
That month of May is so crucial. Because we didn't have, and then even into June, the budget, everybody was like, this budget.
There was too much happening in Barbados. The climate was real different. It would be refreshed on change now that we just got a female prime minister.
So me and Ron crop over basically. That's what you're saying.
Elections.
She's watched this?
I know.
Probably not. Chances are.
But elections, honestly, was the preoccupation, and I got to use the momentum from this year now
to go into next
year because I realized that the secret is you gotta always be visible. Like I realized like a lot of artists out there like Stiffy, Mole, Lady Essence, the bashment artists.
Always in spot, always there.
Always playing out a song that can play up on a cruise. So when Crop Over come now, you got momentum already. I was coming in pretty cool. So I was like looking back on it now, I realized certain things was out of my control, like the elections. But I gotta come in with more momentum next time.
Yeah.
Start a little earlier than you might expect, probably like we said, late April.
So ain't got nothing you could do to compensate.
That's not that early in my opinion though.
Late April.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, that's where I think you should start if you want really.
Rom when Jiggles King Baba come out.
That come out early, before election.
Speaker was that rare early too? Speaking come out rare early.
But it's necessary crop over. That is a song.
You sure?
That's what I told you earlier that it can get received as crop over, but I don't think they intended it.
No, that ain't a crop over song. You can tell.
That we told you that's Afro pop.
That's like Face Down Ass Up from Jai Woody Channel.
Which is in the Bashment Soca finals.
And that's Face Down? Face Down.
Every time I've said that, he's said that. But yeah, that's a minute.
So I need to make stuff in between crop over too because like my next point of focus is Van Days. And getting a music video done for that because Van Days need a music video.
But when did you release Van Days?
I released Van Days come out in March 2017.
Right, I knew that was last year.
That's hard though.
Yeah, so I mean the video long overdue and they just love a music video.
You changed your mind yet when you said that I asked you about Bashment Soca. Now that you see that man like Ricky and Bashment Soca and think this year now that you will enter it?
I always say if I have something to say, then I will come forward. But I don't force the issue. Like for instance, last year I didn't have no crop over song in my head. So we do Unhornable and Unhornable get a lot of traction. But it wasn't a crop over song, I couldn't even play it with the radio.
I feel if we change the beat, somebody change like if you give it to Nelly Ups to remix it as a Bashment Soca, you feel you can do that?
Unhornable?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yes, if you remix the beat, because the beat is really will make it not a Bashment Soca.
They give him the stems and
just make it
Well, the thing is, I believe in. I don't like to take something and try to force it into something.
No, but yeah, evolving, man. That could be listened to in many forms.
Alright, my thing with Unharnable, but I already know I'm contradicting him, and I already know I'm wrong because there are Bashment Soca artists that do it. I feel like the vibe from Asma and the vibe from Gibbzy kind of too lyrical, B. If that makes sense. It's like when I hear the vibe. I'm saying I'm wrong because Stiffy does it, Skrilla does it. But when they're sitting down and I listen to Asma song, I'm listening to Asma song. Mole just got a good vibe. Mole just got a good melody. Mole got the beat, the guitar is beat aside to walk up to.
You mean that song Daddy No Line is him, right?
Yeah, but I was mainly thinking of his song I.
Oh, still.
Which is a song, but in case you didn't know, I know you hear that lost. I don't get that vibe from when I hear Asma song. I said no. Even when I hear Bubbly Hands, I was like, yeah, listening. Not really. That wasn't necessarily my
So is that the hooks don't be strong? Because if the lyrics strong, the hooks gotta be equally or more strong.
That is a very good point.
So if the lyrics stay the same, but the hooks gotta be.
I feel like the hook are Unharnable and necessarily like a walk up vibe.
Yeah, I mean.
Change the hook and put that out my mind that song hard, don't just let be what is no.
I would tell you this. I like Unhornable as it is as a body of work.
Right.
I can make more stuff along that line.
Right.
But I rather make something with the intent.
Right, yeah, you don't want to force it.
Yeah, I don't want to take something and put sign. I rather just make something because honestly, Unhornable is too lyrical to be considered a Bashment Soca.
Yeah, that's why you have to listen to every word.
Like, Face Down, awesome. Say, don't put it. Come on, like.
I think that the main lyrics ain't there.
Yeah.
Lyrics there, but it's not it's a cadence.
I think that you should follow lyric model. I think that you have what it takes because he got the lyrics, he got the flow and thing. Just that he just put more emphasis on some other parts of the song, but keep the lyrics still. That if you listen to the lyric song, they got something in there that you would be like, yo, he said that for true. You got that, and I feel that you should use that now. I use that same formula in a way. I'll do Bashment next year, B.
No, I have no issue with doing Bashment. You understand? Once I put my mind in that place, because that's the place you gotta go to. You understand? And I'm gonna readjust certain things, because normally I a storyteller and I a lyricist. So for me to make a Bashment soca song, I gotta leave certain things at the door and be like, alright, keep it as simple as you can, and just accept that this is what it's supposed to sound like. Don't see it as a fall from grace. Don't see it as, you understand?
Alright, but you saying as simple. I feel like Headboard by Salt was a good blend of simplicity and lyrical.
Salt is do it. Salt
does it too.
Salt is do it.
Like there is a way to do it. I just feel like, but once again, it is the hook of Headboard.
Yeah, right.
I feel like if you could get like a catchier hook, you could show Green Shanty for help.
Green Shanty.
Get a catchier hook. And then from there, like, the beat could come after even. Like, not the beat could come after even, but like everything else could come after. The how you get received could come after. The lyrics will still be there, and we can still be telling the story. But because the hook captured me, I can then listen to the lyrics. Whereas how I receive your music now is the lyrics catch me first, intentionally. I feel like a lot of Bashment music is more hook based.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
You know, you're making 80 grand though. That's you. That's your 80 grand.
Fair enough. It's about repetition.
Right.
And it's about catchiness. Like for a hornable chorus was very hard to come up with. I could not think of nothing.
Even the way I can't sing a hornable. I cannot sing a hornable.
Right.
You know the chorus. But the way I will get tongue tied trying to do that.
Horrible? What? How? I can't. How?
My sounding my tongue too powerful. I will get tongue tied trying to do that.
Yeah. So you see, even when we attempting to be simple, it ain't simple enough.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of willfully. It's like you can't half-ass certain things.
Yeah.
Right.
You doing Bashment or you ain't doing Bashment. It's as simple as that.
Right.
If I decided doing a Bashment song, I gotta know this is what he said not to do. So. Left this at the door, left that at the door.
Right.
Because too much people tell me that I should do Bashment for me to feel I should not do Bashment.
Yeah, you gotta do Bashment.
Because sometimes people see things that you don't see. And people say, Gibbs, you should be the next Bashment King of Barbados.
The lyrics of Hornable, right? It's Bashment to a T. Like that is just the sort of dirtiness that Bajans love.
Yeah.
And then, like as you said on your last podcast, that's a concept that nobody really touched, nobody still ain't touched.
Yeah, that's the next thing. I like to occupy lanes that unoccupied.
Not free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is about Hornable, and this is not me putting down anybody else, but we just write on a certain level. A lot of metaphors, double entendres, literary devices, and stuff like that. Memos, for right now, fuck you here, no. I'm gonna tell my dog in, yo. Like, obviously for me to write that now, I would feel like I betraying my
everything you ever done.
I betraying my morals. You understand? So I don't need to go that road, but I can understand still simplifying certain things to a point, because I didn't write Hornable with the intention of right. I didn't write Hornable. I wrote it more as a lyrical display on a particular subject.
Okay. I get what you mean.
It was not supposed to be a Bashment somewhere.
You gotta move.
It's playing effect.
Right.
Because, you know, like the title itself, people might say it's too long. And then the chorus did service to the song as it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Right.
But that ain't a chorus.
That's not a chorus.
She flex, she boom, she can.
That's not catchy, baby.
It ain't got that bump.
Yes.
You understand?
I feel you gotta start looking at that not as I guess like a simpler version, but a different way, another science that you could do.
Exactly. I mean, I like reinventing myself, and
I would be really interested in you having a Bashment person.
I think
yeah, man, because I
persona on the whole.
I's a real bashy person in a lot of ways, naturally.
Right.
So it's about harnessing and channeling that into a song.
Yeah.
You understand? And as I said before, I was an overthinker. And I think I could attribute that to other members that were in asthma or whatever. And I think sometimes, because we grew up as fans of hip hop and Eminem and Busta Rhymes, these people was we inspirations. So we cannot help but in some way pay service and homage to these men that inspire me so much. So if you grew up in a different time now where even rap lyrics a lot simpler, men mumbling the thing, it might be easier for you to make a song that people love because you just naturally simple. Not to be disrespectful, but you just naturally ain't a very complicated person. So anything come with you might be a hit. Whereas I know, I gotta be like, alright Gibbs, dial it back a little bit. This in a lecture, this in a tutorial.
Right.
You wanna make something that people could sing and dance to, or you wanna make something that people could be like, these scholars of lyricism could be like, yo, that was so well constructed.
I think you should do that. I think you should make it simpler in terms of how you say a thing, but what you say should still be occupying them lanes that you talk about. Them different lanes, but just do it in a way thing. So even if it's simple, it's a simple thing that I'm boy ain't hear before.
Yeah. And you don't have to like betray who you are neither. Because there got some men that will want to go too far left field now. I don't need to be as blatant as a mole. I don't need to curse in my songs because Mo does pretty much cursing in his songs, I think. I don't feel I would start cussing in my songs.
You could be raw with all these swear words.
Exactly, because my man was arguing with me that I'm horrible going cussing. I tell the man there is not one expletive in horrible. You understand?
Yeah.
But the man was like, Gibbs, I swear I hear you say doggy. I said, no.
No, but the mental images is getting that same place.
The images we paint. He like,
I was gonna say beautiful, and that's a word to describe that song.
It is though.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's art, man.
It's beautiful passion.
Everybody see it wrong.
But in terms of next year though, I know I need to come in with momentum and steam.
Yeah.
So I plan to keep
Is
hitting.
Steam your soca moniker?
Oh no. The guy that mixed and mastered the song.
Oh, I was real confused.
Yeah, cause I realized it's seeing Steam in the title for the song.
So you staying as Gibbzydan for these songs?
Yeah, for sure.
Someone tell me that you name change.
Nah.
Probably because it comes up as Steam.
Yeah, Steam.
Nah, I would never call myself Steam.
Yes.
I don't know how to explain that to people.
You saw use fight crime. Steam?
Exactly.
You got Steam on your hands or something.
Yeah, so I know what I gotta do, and this crop over experience was a learning lesson for me because I never did it before. I met some real rookie errors and stuff, and you know it's a little tough to know that you ain't gonna see the kind of heights as the more seasoned people. But I know that I got a game plan and I plan to stick to it, and we can see.
I mean, you see the man, you know.
Yeah, you got me support for sure. I really enjoyed the song.
Yeah, B.
Yeah, so, man. I mean, what happened is signed, and the good thing is too.
What happens is so relatable, B.
Yeah, I mean,
what's happening? Things is just getting messed up.
Being like, you don't even know that you would tell yourself, nah, again, no, I ain't drinking. And then you got 3 on my coat in hand, and you're quite sure where to put it.
Yeah, it's true.
And the funny thing about this song, it might blow up in another country.
Right.
You know, so we don't know.
I heard, I ain't 1,000% sure the whole thing is, because I started researching the other day. I heard that Timmy's Bumper Cash of Fire was really big in Japan.
Yeah, I think they got.
That's crazy.
He was on church.
He was number 1 in the Japanese charts with Bumper Cash of Fire.
This is why you need to make sure your paperwork in place. This is why you need to make sure that you register with CostCap as an artist. And this is why you need to make sure that the groundwork set so that when a surprise success happens before you're in catching yourself. Because back in the day, a lot of the artists and stuff, the entertainers, they had the paperwork sorted out. So they had hit songs and people was living off of them hits and enjoying the spoils of them labor. And these men can't even find their own music. Like, if you got a lot of the older artists in Barbados now, I ask them, where I can find your song such and such. I ain't got that.
You know what song I struggle for, like, I don't know why I still looking for it. Where can I find like a Speedo?
Well, Albert Olton is the performer of that song, and if you want, he just perform in on the circuit, like in bands and stuff. So if you go in the Gap, he's do some performances with some bands in the Gap. So I mean, if you approach him,
But how crazy is it that I have to go to that extent? I paid for, I wasn't for that on white wine. I had to pay for, I normally subscribe to music pools to get my music. They got a Caribbean music pool that's getting my soca from. I had to pay to get white wine. $2.
See.
Because I couldn't find it nowhere else, me.
That's actually kind of cool that you actually had to go to a platform to pay for it, because that means that sign was put in place. So that structure is still cool.
But then it's still like, when I go on page 2 on Google, you know it's serious. And if I had to dig this deep to find a mad song, well, he was on the mad, because when I think it was on the mad. And even on the, I don't know what his name is.
See.
But that journey is good to find a song you want bad. It's be kind of cool when you actually get it, because they had a song from that thing all day on a set. This song come up when it was like 4 or 5. It's like, he got no unicep, no unicep, only biceps and triceps. He got quadriceps. So basically, the song is saying,
That is ridiculous.
What do you mean?
He has a unicep,
Hold on.
like a one set.
Hold on. It's a dirty song, because the song is saying that they got this. It's telling the story about this bodybuilder man, and that when women go home with they must come back very upset and disappointed. And they say he ain't got no unicep. He got biceps.
Oh.
He got triceps. He got quadriceps, but he ain't got no unicep. And I used to be singing that song as a little boy, not understanding what it was really about.
So unicep muscle is the one. Okay.
Is the male member. So I was searching for that song for years, and I was probably this close to actually going to my finger on himself. But then a partner of mine that real into music, the man was like, I don't know why I happened to mention it to him, but he was like, nah, for my drive, man. And the man just sent me it, and I was like, oh my god. And when I play the headphones now,
Yeah, but like, it got to the point that you think that you could dream be so. Like, it is a fever dream, but there are so much songs like that, be.
you mean that you're trying to get and you can't find?
Yeah, the man doing early music things, and we all that.
Oh, sorry. He said the man doing nerdy music things.
Yeah, man, talking about all songs that, So I guess we could just wrap here and then talk about it offset.
Alright, Gibbzydan, Round Happens.
Yes, man. So we can see what this song does.
Yeah, B.
You want to see that's the charts by chance.
Well, I mean, select the charts and figure them just decide what them want on the.
Yes, upload music to man.
Oh,
So upload it and then we can request it and then also request Rum Happen on all radio stations and thing. Gibbzydan is the man.
Rum Happen, not happened, because some people search for the song. I spell it HAPPENED.
Nah.
And it didn't come up. So it's Rum Happen.
Yep. And with that, this is the I Know Podcast.
But it was gonna be Bad Boys.
Yeah, man.
I think this was better than the last one. I ain't sure. Because the last one was classic with the powder.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Hold your parts. I'll be gone.
Thanks for watching the INO podcast, information, knowledge, and observation.
Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at INO Podcast. We'll see you soon.